Terry, let's talk about U.S. estate taxes and what they mean to Canadian snowbirds, people who own condos or properties in the United States that they spend a good amount of time at. What do I need to know about the latest developments in U.S. estate taxes?
For many years, we had to worry about this being an issue when clients purchase property. It's not an issue for most traditional Canadians anymore. It's because the thresholds are much higher. They're 5.25 million each. So to the extent that a married couple does not have a worldwide estate of greater than $10.5 million, at the end of the day, there'll be no U.S. estate tax exposure.
All right, so basically what you just told me is 99 out of 100, or probably a greater number than that, do not need to worry anymore about U.S. estate taxes.
Yes and no. The only other issue that we need to be aware of, though, is there's a threshold that requires the filing of an estate tax return. So if the Canadian does have a property that is worth greater than $60,000 and they die, there will be the requirement to file an estate tax return.
Okay, so you do have to go through the paperwork, but it sounds like there will not be an actual tax hit on you.
That's correct. If we're under those thresholds.
It seemed like the estate tax threshold seemed to fluctuate a lot. We never really knew where it was going to be, and there was a lot of uncertainty going into this year. From what you said, that we have some permanence, is it now locked in?
The exemption will continue to increase. It will not go down. It'll be adjusted for inflation. If we look at the inflation factors that have been applied in previous years, by the end of the decade, the presumption is that it'll be worth $7.5 million for each person.
So estate taxes are no longer quite the concern they might have been in the past.
For most Canadians, that's the case.
Thanks, Terry.